All right, let's dive into one of the biggest challenges in the entire business world. How in the world do you advertise to the C-suite? If you've ever tried to get your product or service in front of some really high-level decision makers and just hit a brick wall, then you're about to see the solution.
Think about it for a second. How do you market directly to the chief financial officer of a Fortune 500 company? It's a really tough question, isn't it? You can't target them based on what they searched for last night or the pages they happen to like on social media. Their professional life is a completely different world. And that question, well, it gets right to the very heart of the B2B marketing challenge.
Because that's the real goal, right? It's about cutting through all the static, all the noise of the internet, just to connect with those specific people who can actually sign off on a purchase for their company. It's a game of precision, not just volume.
Exactly. Platforms like Google are amazing for capturing someone's immediate need, what they're searching for this very second. And hey, Meta is great for targeting based on hobbies, interests, and general behaviors. But here's the thing. Neither of them were really built to understand someone's professional identity. We're talking job title, company name, seniority, and that is a massive, massive gap if you're trying to sell business to business.
And that gap, that professional identity problem, is precisely what LinkedIn ads were built from the ground up to solve. They have a secret weapon that honestly no other platform can even get close to. So what are we even talking about here? Well, think of them as paid advertising solutions designed exclusively for the B2B world. The two phrases you really need to remember are professional targeting and high-value lead generation. Let's be real, this isn't about selling a t-shirt, this is about closing a six-figure enterprise deal.
And here it is. This is the secret weapon, professional identity data. And what's so powerful about this is that it's not data that's being guessed at or inferred from what you click on. No. This is data that professionals are giving themselves, their actual job title, the company they work for, their seniority level. It's self-reported, which makes it unbelievably accurate.
So you might be wondering, okay, how does my ad actually get seen? Well, it's run through an auction, but, and this is important, it's not just about who has the deepest pockets. LinkedIn actually cares about the quality and relevance of your ad. So think of it like this. A super relevant ad that users actually like can beat a less relevant ad with a much bigger budget. Quality really matters here. Okay, so we know why LinkedIn is so different. Now let's pop the hood and look at the actual tools you get to play with, where your ads can show up, what they can look like, and how they help you hit your goals.
You've got a few key places your ads can live. You can show up right in the main feed, which feels really natural. Or, for a more personal touch, you can send a message ad directly into someone's LinkedIn inbox. You've also got the classic text ads on the sidebar, and you can even extend your campaign's reach to other professional sites through their audience network.
And you have a ton of creative options. Beyond the standard images and videos, you've got carousels to tell a bigger story, but I really want you to pay attention to those last two. Document ads lets you share something valuable, like a white paper, right in the feed. And lead gen forms, they are a total game changer. They pre-fill with the user's professional info, which basically removes all the friction from someone becoming a lead. It's brilliant.
And all these tools are organized really logically along that classic marketing funnel. You can run campaigns specifically to build awareness at the top, then move people into the consideration phase by driving website traffic, and finally, you can really zero in on conversion with goals like lead generation. It's a structured path to guide your prospects from "who are you" to "let's talk."
So, you know the tools. Now for the fun part. Let's talk about how to actually win with them. This is where we shift from just features to real strategy and look at the key levers you need to pull to get incredible results. A truly successful campaign comes down to mastering these 5 things. But look at those first two, audience targeting and account-based marketing. They are the absolute foundation of everything you'll do on LinkedIn. If you get those right, your creative, your bidding, and your tracking will be so much more powerful. Now this is a total game changer for B2B sales. Account-based marketing, or ABM, lets you completely flip the normal marketing model. Instead of just targeting broad job titles, you can upload a list of your dream client companies and then tell LinkedIn, hey, show my ads only to the VPs of engineering at these specific companies. It is surgical, it is hyper-focused. And check out this advanced tactic. You can use these very same tools to strategically go after your competitors. Want to get in front of the decision makers at a rival firm? You can target them directly. Or you can find people who list skills related to your competitor's product and then position your solution as a way better alternative. It's pretty clever. So when you put it all together, the unique data, the specialized tools, these advanced tactics, you start to see this fundamental difference in the kind of value LinkedIn brings to the table for B2B advertisers.
It really all boils down to this. LinkedIn consistently delivers the highest quality B2B leads, period. That precision targeting makes it just perfect for big, high-ticket sales and those long, complex sales cycles. And when you show up with valuable stuff, you're not just running ads, you're building real brand authority in your space.
This little chart just lays it out perfectly, doesn't it? It shows exactly where LinkedIn fits. You use Google to capture people who are actively searching for a solution. You use Meta for brand discovery and top-of-funnel nurturing. But you use LinkedIn for its one unique, specialized job, targeting specific B2B decision-makers based on who they are professionally.
And that brings us to what might be the single most important takeaway from all of this. If you are only looking at cost per lead, you are missing the entire point. LinkedIn ads are not about getting cheap leads. They're about getting high-value leads.
Because think about it, when you start the conversation with the right person, you waste a lot less time. A high-value lead can literally shorten your sales cycle and is way more likely to close. And at the same time, you're building up your reputation as a serious, authoritative player in your industry. That's the real ROI.
By tapping into all of this professional identity data, you get access to an audience that's just unreachable anywhere else. So really, the only question left to ask is this: is your next big, high-value customer waiting for you right now on LinkedIn,